Pascal Lamy, thank you very much for joining us on Euronews.
My pleasure.
The Eurozone crisis is being examined from every angle here. Its problems blamed on a myriad of factors. Your former European Trade Commissioner said this is an area you know well. Is there a clear-cut solution?
I'm not expecting a clear-cut solution soon. And the reason for that is that it's a very complex transformation, moving from the sort of pre-crisis European arrangement to something which is a more political union, where more of national policies in fiscal, budget, economic issues will have to be dealt with at EU level so that there is a proper balance between solidarity and discipline.
That discipline obviously involves austerity, but when you have austerity, it seems difficult to have growth. How do you foresee austerity and growth working together?
That's the fundamental issue. There has to be a sort of fiscal rigor agenda, but there also has to be an agenda about investing in the future, about making the European economy more productive, more competitive, which has to do with a number of structural reforms in education, innovation, research, deepening the internal market in areas like services. And again, this can only be done at EU level.
Another factor that's being debated then is also a smaller Eurozone. A Eurozone, for example, without Greece. Do you think that's something that can be envisaged?
I personally believe that if Greece was to leave the Eurozone, the problems of Greece would not be easier to solve. I don't believe breaking up the Eurozone is a proper solution. On the contrary, I believe that strengthening Euro disciplines at EU level is the right way out.
Before the summit in Davos, one of the big issues, and it's moving so quickly now, were rating agencies, and they downgraded several European countries. How credible are the rating agencies, in your opinion? Because they have made some colossal mistakes in the past.
You're absolutely correct. These rating agencies are sort of human organizations, and human organizations sometimes make mistakes. So the question is whether this should be only market-driven, or whether there could or should be a sort of public system that would be better at avoiding possible conflicts of interest. I personally find it would make sense, but it will be costly. And of course, the big question is, are European taxpayers ready to fund such an organization?
Professor Klaus Schwab, the founder of the World Economic Forum, has said that capitalism, as we know it, is no longer relevant. Is that a fair assessment?
We know that global market capitalism needs more international regulations. And for that, we need a higher level of international cooperation, which unfortunately in present times is in short supply. The big problem we have for the moment is that there is not much left in national leaders' pockets. Their political authority has been eroded by the crisis everywhere. We need more political energy on the international scene so that in trade, in currencies, in climate change, in social issues, there is more to be done cooperatively rather than a sort of go it alone. And that's, in my view, the most urgent priority.
Pascal Lamy, thank you very much.
My pleasure.